Hey, loves, welcome back. And if it's your first time, welcome. I'm Taryn, and this is your space to breathe, grow, and begin again. Today, we're talking about Chapter 9 Let's Go Courage to Begin Again, Stepping into Purpose. And if you've been waiting for a sign, this just might be it. Your pain has a purpose. The things you've been through, the lessons you've learned, the versions of you that came out on the other side. All of it is qualifying you for something. This chapter is figuring out what. We get into purpose in a practical way, not the overwhelming, finding your calling kind of way with all of the pressure that comes with that, but in a more gentle exploration of what makes you feel most alive and how your story could help someone else. Purpose doesn't have to be grand. Sometimes it starts with one small step. Here's what this chapter covers and what I want you to sit with. How your pain becomes your platform, the gifts that come naturally that you've been overlooking, starting small. You don't have to have everything figured out. Writing your first purpose statement from the heart, not your head. Now I want to share something personal with you about this chapter. Very few people within my community knew I was divorced for several months, I should say. I personally would have screamed it from the top of a mountain. However, my ex-husband has a very different personality type than myself, and he's more reserved. And it's not that I want my business out there, but I also didn't want to have to deal with each individual as they approached me, as opposed to kind of just handling it through social media and then allowing the Band-Aid to just be ripped off. While I was honoring his wishes, that was not necessarily the best approach for myself and my children. I made a Facebook post basically announcing that we had been divorced, ripping the Band-Aid off. And for all intents and purposes, it went church viral, as one of my friends called it. And if you're in the church, you kind of know what I mean when that happens. I share that to say this, though. It wasn't comfortable what I did, putting my business out there for the world to see. It was uneasy for my children. There were different things that came at us from different directions, and people were hurt. But what happened through doing that is I received a lot of support. Not only did I get support from people relating to what I had gone through, but now that they knew, they could actually treat me in a more authentic manner. The thing that shocked me the most was the amount of women who reached out to me personally, praising me for my bravery, because a lot of them were in similar situations like myself, but they didn't know how to get out. And so something within me really felt their pain because I was still recovering myself from it and having found the courage and strength to get through it. And I knew after reading these messages and getting phone calls, that was a calling for me, that I needed to help others that were in similar situations to myself. In the book, I share how I came out of one of the darkest seasons of my life, and I turned that pain to purpose. That purpose was hiding inside the pain the whole time. And of course, within the book, I go deeper on that. For this chapter, you write a purpose statement from your heart. I believe my purpose is to, and you fill that in. And you choose one small step to living it that week. Your purpose is waiting on the other side of your story. This book will help you find it. Pre-sale link is in the bio. And if this resonated with you today, share it with someone who needs to hear this. We are better together. I love you, loves. Let's go.